I'm an editor for one of the news sites on campus, and one of my newer writers is from France and has had issues sometimes with phrasing, and it's been a lot easier to communicate with her while we say a few things back and forth in French.
I realized that a bunch of my colleagues speak French. They're not French, but they come from Luxembourg, Belgium, or Quebec. And I like to drop by their office from time to time just to speak French for 5 minutes, and now they have become a very good friend of mine.
Recently, I just got accepted to study abroad in Paris for the summer, and I think it's giving me that kind of globalized experience that I've really looked for in college, and without French, I would never have been able to have that.
J'ai beaucoup d'appréciation pour les années quand j'ai habité au Canada et en France, et je suis reconnaissante chaque fois que je peux parler à propos de ces expériences avec les autres aux États-Unis.
Using French, I have an immediate connection with individuals from other countries, in particular France or Belgium as well. It also influenced my decision to become an international relations major, and also will help me make a real impact in whatever future career I decide.
When I was studying in North Africa, I realized just how common of a language French is. A lot of people speak it as a second language. They learn it in school, so it's a really useful skill to have.
In Boston, I worked as a hostess in a French Mediterranean restaurant for about 3 years, so it was a happy surprise when I learned that a lot of the servers also spoke French. I was able to practice language with them, learn a bit about the culture, get some travel tips. Alors, la nourriture française avec la langue française, c'est la meilleure combinaison.
I've spoken a lot of French when I order lifts. I've spoken a lot of French when I work in the restaurant business.
So I always imagined being fluent in French would help me out in a business or professional sense, but what actually ended up happening when I got to school was I ended up meeting a girl from Montreal, and we've been dating for almost a year now. And it's really nice to be able to speak to her in her native language. Now, she can, of course, also speak English. So where it really comes in handy is when I need to talk to her mother, who only speaks French, lives in Montreal, of course. Definitely wins me a lot of free brownie points.